welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now, the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Michael Porter. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Claxton, and it's Big Dog in at the power forward spot. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Here we go. And the tip goes to the Nets. Here's Toure. Outside man. Pass to Toure. And he lobs it up. And Claxton throws it down.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. It's hauled in by Wolf.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Man with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Wembanyama. Inside. Out to Fox. Rejected by Claxton. Here's Toure. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Toure. Shoots over Vassell. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Nets. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Pass to Cornett.
Brooklyn foul. They run shot. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox up top with the drive. To the right side. Clock at 4. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
2 shots. Team second.
2. San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight.
Champagne. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Williams. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Over to the wing.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Teray. Uses the glass on the layup.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Fires away from way outside, and that's not gonna go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth hit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and the opponent is taking advantage.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Terrence Mann is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Big Dog in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And here's Mann. Pass to Teray. Here's Wolf. Good on the shot.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Vassell passes to Barnes. Vassell with it. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Williams against Johnson. Outside, Williams. Fires the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So, on the floor for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Then there's Castle, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Harper in at the 1. And San Antonio has possession. 2-point game. Here's Barnes. Clowney pulls it in. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Porter's shot is off.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Cash! Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout.
For the loudest, craziest, most exciting fans in the building, if you will one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care.
In our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Fox is checked in for San Antonio. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Trey. Good! Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
San Antonio.
They trail by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Spurs substitution. Casa.
Off the inbound pass. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.